Have you ever woken up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. feeling fully awake, even though you didn't feel like your bladder was full? You lie there in the dark, hoping to fall back asleep, but that familiar urge hits. You drag yourself out of bed, walk to the bathroom, and think, why does this keep happening? I didn't drink that much before bed. It might seem like a small thing, but those nightly wake-ups can add up, making it harder to feel rested in the morning. You might even find yourself thinking this must be just part of getting older. But here's something you might not know. It's not just your age. In fact, it's how and when you drink water that can make all the difference. Let me tell you about my dad. He's 68 years old, and for years he thought waking up multiple times during the night was just part of getting older. He accepted it as normal, like everyone else. But everything changed when we made one simple shift in how he drank water throughout the day. Suddenly, his nights weren't interrupted by trips to the bathroom. Instead of waking up 2 or 3 times a night, he now only wakes up once, sometimes not at all. And the best part? He didn't need any medication or sleep aids, just a small change in his water habits. If you're someone who finds themselves waking up at night to pee, even when you don't feel that full, there's good news. In this video, I'm going to show you how to drink water the right way. It's based on advice from urologists, so you can sleep through the night without constant interruptions. No tricks, no gimmicks, just simple changes that can help you get a full 6 to 7 hours of restful sleep. It's time to stop accepting those restless nights as a given. There's a better way to sleep, and it starts with understanding when and how to hydrate. Stick with me, and I'll show you how. As we get older, many of us start to notice changes in our bodies that we didn't experience before, especially when it comes to sleep. One of the most common changes is waking up at night to use the bathroom. You might even wonder why it's happening when you didn't drink much water before bed. But there's actually a scientific reason behind it, and it has to do with how your body processes fluids while you sleep. The main factor here is a hormone called vasopressin. This hormone is responsible for regulating how much urine your body produces during the night. When we're younger, our bodies produce a lot of vasopressin, which slows down the production of urine while we sleep. Essentially, this hormone acts like a pause button for your kidneys, allowing you to sleep without waking up to use the bathroom frequently. However, as we age, the production of vasopressin decreases. This means that your kidneys continue to filter fluids and produce urine at the same rate as during the day, even though your body should be resting. The result? More urine is created and your bladder fills up faster, making you wake up in the middle of the night with the urge to go. But the decrease in vasopressin isn't the only thing that changes. As we grow older, kidney function also declines. When you were younger, your kidneys were more efficient at processing the fluids you consumed. They filtered and adjusted your hydration levels smoothly. But as you age, this process becomes slower. So, even though you may be drinking the same amount of water, your body simply doesn't handle it the same way anymore. Imagine trying to fix a leaky faucet by turning up the water pressure. While the faucet itself may not be broken, the increased pressure makes it harder for it to manage the flow properly. Similarly, when your kidneys become less efficient, they struggle to process fluids as quickly, which can lead to an overload of fluid in your bladder. There's also the issue of your bladder's sensitivity. When you were younger, your bladder could comfortably hold 400 to 500 milliliters of urine before signaling to your brain that it was time to go. But after the age of 60, your bladder becomes more sensitive. And it might send a signal to your brain when only 150 milliliters has accumulated. This makes you feel the urge to go, even when your bladder is only partially full. The combination of less vasopressin, slower kidney function, and increased bladder sensitivity is why you may find yourself waking up more often during the night. Even if you haven't had much to drink before bed, your body is producing more urine and your bladder is reacting more quickly to smaller amounts. Understanding these changes in your body is the first step in managing them. The good news is that these changes are natural, and they don't have to lead to a lifetime of interrupted sleep. By adjusting your hydration habits, you can help your body process fluids more efficiently, giving you a better chance at sleeping through the night without constant trips to the bathroom. Mistake number 1. Drinking too much water after 6 to 7 p.m. One of the most common mistakes people make is drinking large amounts of water late in the evening. After a long day, it can be tempting to hydrate during dinner or while watching TV, but this habit can be disruptive to your sleep. Drinking water after 6 or 7 p.m. forces your kidneys to keep working through the night. As we learned earlier, your kidneys naturally slow down at night, but when you drink too much water in the evening, your kidneys don't get the rest they need. They continue to filter fluids, which leads to more urine being produced, ultimately waking you up to go to the bathroom. Let's take Mr. Charles from Arizona, who's 72, for years. He drank 3 full glasses of water after dinner, believing it was good for his health. But as a result, he woke up 3 times every night to use the bathroom. After we discussed the timing of his water intake and encouraged him to shift 80% of his water consumption to earlier in the day, he found that he only had to get up once during the night. The solution is simple. Try to stop drinking large amounts of water after 6 p.m. instead. Aim to hydrate during the first part of the day, leaving the evening to relax without overloading your kidneys. This small change can significantly reduce the number of bathroom trips you make during the night. Mistake number 2, drinking tea, milk, or soup late at night. It's easy to think that a warm beverage before bed like chamomile tea, a cup of milk, or a bowl of soup is soothing and helps you relax before sleep. And while these drinks may help you feel cozy, they are still liquids that your body has to process. Even if you're not drinking water, any fluid you consume can add to the total amount your kidneys need to process. Drinking fluids too close to bedtime means your bladder fills up faster, waking you up in the middle of the night. Take Mrs. Ellen, 67, from Wisconsin. For years, she enjoyed a warm cup of chamomile tea every evening at 9 p.m. to help her wind down. But she found that she always woke up at 2:30 a.m. needing to use the bathroom. After switching her tea time to 6 p.m. and drinking just a few sips of water before bed, her sleep improved. Now, she sleeps through the night, waking up feeling refreshed. You don't have to give up your evening tea, but consider moving it earlier in the day, or try sipping on a warm cup earlier in the evening. This can help reduce fluid intake right before sleep, minimizing those late-night wake-ups. Mistake number 3, going to the bathroom just in case. Before bed, another mistake many people make is going to the bathroom just before bed, even if they don't feel the urge. It seems logical, right? You want to avoid waking up in the middle of the night feeling uncomfortable, so you try to empty your bladder before going to sleep. However, forcing your bladder to empty when it isn't full can train your bladder to send false signals. This is called bladder overtraining, and it can make you feel like you need to go even when you don't. Take Mr. George, 70, from Florida, for example. For 10 years, he made it a habit to go to the bathroom at 9:30 p.m., just in case he needed to pee during the night. But no matter how hard he tried, he always woke up at 2 a.m. needing to use the bathroom. After we suggested he stop going to the bathroom before bed, unless he actually felt the urge to go, and encouraged him to try some deep breathing exercises to relax his body, he noticed a big change. Within a week, he started sleeping for 5 to 6 hours without waking up. The solution is simple. Only go to the bathroom when you really need to, not as a preventative measure.
Ow.
This helps reset your bladder's natural rhythms and reduces false alarms that disrupt your sleep. Mistake number 4, not distributing water intake evenly throughout the day. Many people find themselves drinking very little water in the morning or afternoon because they're busy with work or other activities. Then, in the evening, they try to catch up by drinking a lot of water all at once. Unfortunately, this isn't the best way to hydrate. Drinking too much water in the evening puts a strain on your kidneys and bladder, especially right before bed. The body needs time to process fluids, and when you suddenly consume a large amount in the evening, it can't keep up. Janice, 65, from California, often found herself drinking 2 bottles of water between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. because she'd forgotten to hydrate earlier in the day. By the time she went to bed, her bladder was already filling up, leading to frequent trips to the bathroom throughout the night. To avoid this, try spreading your water intake throughout the day. Set reminders to drink water between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. so your body can process it slowly and evenly. This way, you won't overload your kidneys and bladder at night, and your chances of sleeping uninterrupted will increase. Mistake number 5, drinking ice-cold water or very hot water at night. While it can be refreshing to drink ice-cold water, especially in the summer, drinking cold water late in the evening can have a surprising effect on your bladder. The cold temperature can irritate the bladder lining, causing it to become more sensitive and sending you to the bathroom more frequently. Similarly, drinking extremely hot water or very warm beverages at night can cause your body to become more alert rather than helping you relax. This is especially true for older adults, whose digestive systems may already be slower. Take David, 69, from New York, for instance. He loved drinking ice-cold water in the evenings, especially during the summer months. But he found himself waking up twice during the night to use the bathroom. Once he switched to drinking room temperature water in the evening, he noticed that his nighttime bathroom visits were cut down to just one, and sometimes none at all. To prevent this, try drinking water that's at room temperature or warm water before bed. This helps keep your bladder calm and prevents irritation, making it easier to sleep through the night. These are just a few common mistakes that many of us make without realizing how they affect our sleep. The good news is, changing the way you drink water and being mindful of your evening habits can lead to better rest, fewer nighttime bathroom trips, and more energy throughout the day. Improving your sleep quality doesn't just rely on when you drink water, it also involves making small changes to your daily routine and sleep environment. These adjustments can help reduce the number of times you get up in the middle of the night and support your body's natural rhythms. Let's dive into some simple lifestyle changes that can make a big difference. 1. Morning movement to improve circulation. One of the lesser-known factors contributing to nighttime urination is fluid buildup during the day. As we age, our circulation slows down, and fluid tends to collect in the legs. This extra fluid is often absorbed back into the bloodstream when you lie down, and this can result in an increase in urine production during the night. A simple solution to this is to incorporate light movement into your morning routine. Whether it's a short walk or even some gentle leg exercises. This can help your body release the fluid that's built up during the day. It's making it easier for your kidneys to handle the fluid at night. For example, Linda, 70, from Texas, used to experience swollen legs by the evening, which contributed to her need to get up multiple times during the night. After she started walking for just 15 minutes each morning, she noticed a significant reduction in her nighttime trips to the bathroom. This small change allowed her kidneys to process the fluid more efficiently, so she slept through the night without interruption. If walking isn't an option, simple seated leg exercises or stretching can also help promote circulation and reduce fluid retention. 2. Sleeping position to reduce pressure on the bladder. Another adjustment that can make a significant difference in your sleep quality is your sleeping position. Many older adults sleep on their backs, often with high pillows or thick mattresses. This position can put unnecessary pressure on your bladder, increasing the frequency of those nighttime urges. One simple but effective change is to sleep on your left side, which is known to reduce pressure on your bladder. A soft pillow under your head and another pillow between your knees can provide extra support and help keep your body aligned. Improving your circulation and digestion while you sleep. Tom, 68, from Ohio, used to wake up several times a night, even though he didn't drink much before bed. After changing his sleeping position to the left side with a pillow between his knees, he started waking up only once during the night. The difference was remarkable, and he found that his sleep was deeper and more restful. If sleeping on your side is uncomfortable, try adjusting the number of pillows you use or placing a cushion between your knees to relieve pressure. 3. Creating a comfortable sleep environment. Your sleep environment plays a crucial role in how well you rest at night. Many people, especially during the colder months, bundle up in heavy blankets or thick pajamas to stay warm. While this may seem comforting, it can actually cause you to overheat, leading to sweating, thirst, and increased kidney activity. Overheating triggers your body to produce more urine, and before you know it, you're up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Instead, try wearing light, breathable fabrics to bed, and keep your bedroom at a comfortable, cool temperature. This will help regulate your body's temperature, ensuring that you don't overheat during the night. Karen, 72, from Florida, used to wear thick pajamas and wrap herself in heavy blankets at night, believing it would keep her warm. However, she often found herself waking up feeling thirsty and needing to use the bathroom. After switching to lighter sleepwear and keeping the room cooler, her sleep improved dramatically. She now wakes up feeling more rested and no longer experiences excessive thirst or frequent bathroom trips during the night. If you live in a warmer climate, keeping your room cool with a fan or using lighter bedding can also help you sleep better without triggering extra trips to the bathroom. 4. Deep breathing to calm the bladder. Stress, anxiety, and even the habit of rushing through the day can keep your nervous system on high alert, sending false signals to your bladder. If you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night with the urge to go, even when you haven't had much to drink, it may not always be because your bladder is full. It could be due to your body's heightened sensitivity. Practicing deep breathing exercises before bed can help calm your nervous system and prevent false signals from your bladder. This practice helps your body relax, which can reduce the feeling of urgency, even when there's little or no urine in your bladder. To start, sit quietly on the edge of your bed or in a comfortable chair. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts, and then exhale through your mouth for 6 counts. Repeat this process for 5 minutes. By doing this, you'll help calm your mind and body, sending a signal to your bladder to relax as well. George, 70, from California, used to wake up twice every night, even though his bladder wasn't full. After he started practicing deep breathing before bed, he noticed that he only woke up once, and sometimes not at all. This simple practice gave him better control over the signals his bladder was sending, and he was able to sleep more soundly. 5. Avoid eating or drinking too late. Your evening meals can also play a role in how well you sleep. Many people enjoy a late dinner or a snack before bed, but certain foods and drinks can affect your bladder and hydration levels. If you eat salty or spicy foods late at night, your body will naturally crave more water to counterbalance the salt. This can lead to excessive fluid intake, causing you to wake up later in the night. In addition, drinking large amounts of liquid right before bed, whether it's water, soup, or even herbal tea, adds extra fluid to your bladder, which may cause an urgent need to use the bathroom during the night. To help reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom, try to avoid eating large meals or drinking too many liquids late in the evening. Aim to finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, and limit fluid intake after 7 p.m. This will give your kidneys and bladder enough time to process everything before you go to sleep. Sally, 65, from Nevada, used to enjoy a late-night snack of salted nuts and a warm cup of milk before bed. She found that this habit often led to waking up in the middle of the night. Once she started having her snack earlier in the evening and cut back on the milk, she noticed a significant improvement in her sleep. She now sleeps through the night without feeling the need to use the bathroom. These small changes to your routine and environment can have a significant impact on your sleep quality. They help your body stay relaxed, support your kidneys and bladder, and ultimately allow you to rest more peacefully throughout the night. As we age, it's easy to start believing certain myths about our bodies and health, especially when it comes to nighttime urination. These myths often lead us to believe that frequent bathroom trips at night are just a normal part of aging. But the truth is, many of these ideas are simply not accurate. Let's take a look at some of the most common myths and set the record straight. Myth number 1. If I drink less water during the day, I won't need to get up at night. This might seem like a reasonable solution, but the reality is quite the opposite. Reducing your water intake during the day can lead to dehydration, which makes your kidneys work harder to process fluids later on. By the time evening rolls around, your body is already trying to compensate for the lack of hydration, and it might lead to a sudden burst of urine production as you go to bed. Instead of drinking less water, focus on spreading your hydration throughout the day. Drink smaller amounts regularly, especially in the morning and early afternoon, to give your kidneys plenty of time to process the fluids before bedtime. Dehydration can actually make nighttime urination worse, so it's important to stay hydrated just at the right times. Myth number 2. Nighttime urination is only caused by prostate issues. While it's true that prostate problems can contribute to frequent urination at night, this myth is often used as an excuse to overlook other possible causes, especially in women. Many women also experience increased sensitivity in the bladder as they age. It can be just as much of a factor in nighttime urination. Bladder sensitivity, changes in sleep patterns, and kidney function issues can all contribute to waking up in the middle of the night, regardless of prostate health. So, it's important not to automatically blame prostate issues when it comes to nighttime urination. Understanding the whole picture is key to finding a solution. Myth number 3. Drinking warm water at 9 p.m. will help with digestion and prevent nighttime urination. You've probably heard people say that drinking warm water at night is great for digestion or even cooling down the body. And while that's true in some cases, drinking fluids late in the evening can still affect your bladder. Warm water can still fill your bladder just like any other fluid, and when consumed right before bed, it can disrupt your sleep. To help your body prepare for rest, try moving your warm beverage earlier in the evening. Aim for around 6 o'clock or 6:30 p.m. so your body has time to process the fluid before bedtime. This simple change can help your bladder stay calm while you sleep. Myth number 4. Going to the bathroom just in case before bed will prevent waking up in the night. While it seems like a smart move to empty your bladder right before you sleep, doing this when you don't truly feel the urge can train your bladder to send false signals. Over time, this can cause you to wake up at night even when your bladder isn't full. This phenomenon is known as bladder overtraining, and it often leads to unnecessary bathroom trips in the middle of the night. Instead, try listening to your body. Go to the bathroom only when you feel the real urge, not out of habit. This will help your bladder stay in tune with its natural rhythms, reducing those false alarms and allowing you to sleep through the night. Nighttime urination is a common problem, but it doesn't have to be something you just accept as part of aging. By making small, smart changes like adjusting when you drink water, moving your evening tea or warm beverages to earlier in the day, and practicing mindfulness around your bathroom habits, you can drastically improve your sleep quality. Remember, it's not about drinking less water. It's about drinking smarter, listening to your body, and making small changes that fit your natural rhythms. Your kidneys, bladder, and sleep cycles can all work better with a little attention to timing and routine. As we've seen from the stories of Mr. Charles, Mrs. Ellen, Mr. George, and many others. A few simple adjustments can make a big difference. If you've struggled with frequent nighttime wake-ups, try implementing these changes for just a week and see how much better your sleep becomes. If you've ever woken up 2 or 3 times during the night, I'd love to hear from you. Share your experience in the comments below and use the hashtag #NightPeace to connect with others who are working toward better sleep. Also, if you found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel for more tips on living your best, healthiest life as you age. In the next video, we'll be talking about foods that promote deep, restful sleep, especially for older adults. Remember, your body hasn't given up on deep rest, it just needs a little guidance. Small changes can lead to big improvements, and your mind and body will thank you.